Okay, so this video is on how I did my very first assignment of contract with my brother Gregory. Okay, so my brother and I went driving for dollars and we came across a house in Annapolis, Maryland that appeared to be vacant. It obviously needed repairs, and we looked up on our real estate elite to see what the homeowner owed, or what we could try to figure out what the homeowner owed, and we gave him a call. So after we reached out to the homeowner, he really wasn't ready to sell just yet. So what I did was, this was back in November, so what I did was every month I called to gain rapport. I wanted him to know that I was there to help him, and I was really interested in the property, and hopefully that he feels comfortable with selling the house to me versus all the other investors that were reaching out to him at that time. So convince him to let me see the property, and I knew that there was just no way that he was going to sign that contract that day. He was completely apprehensive about me, about the situation, and I just didn't bring it up. I basically told him he is allowed to tell me no. It's just no hard feelings. And so I think that really helped bring his guard down. I saw the property, loved it, knew that I could wholesale this just solely because I knew that there was tons of investors trying to get this property. He would tell me that he thought there was oil on the land because that's how many times somebody's called him. Fast forward to the end of April. He finally signed the purchase agreement. For 2 weeks, I tried to find a buyer and I had no luck. So I just decided that half of something is better than nothing. And I went ahead and signed a JV agreement with some elite wholesalers in this area. Within 3 days, we were under contract for $184,000. I was under contract with the seller for $161,000. So give or take, that's 22 and change that me and the other wholesaler were going to split. But then we got into a little bit of an issue. The issue was that an attorney reached out to me and was representing the sellers, saying that my LLC was invalid, that my LLC had no registration and basically didn't exist. I immediately wrote back the lawyer explaining that I provided all the documents that he needed, proving that I had a legitimate LLC, it's valid, it's active, it's in good standing, and I just didn't hear anything back from this lawyer. So because we didn't hear back from the lawyer, and the assignment of contract, the now new buyer for the property had already put a $10,000 earnest money deposit in the title company, we kept reaching out. I was advised not to reach out to the homeowner at that point because he had counsel, and now our lawyer started gearing up and threatening to file les pendes on the homeowner's property because they were breaching a contract. So needless to say, that was just enough. It took it was quite some time. It was probably and so it was a really stressful situation in my opinion, because I just didn't know if it was gonna go through or not, but it did, and I got my $11,000, and we can eat for another day. And hopefully this just gave me enough experience to do it again, because it's definitely exciting. And about 2 weeks before we got everything resolved, and we actually got a new closing date for the June 12th, on June 12th.